as a country, we are a very concentrated pool of talent. Abadiyana Balaf, everybody is extremely talented.
Dev team work how do you like feel working with your peers?
It's very easy though. Because of what time. And everybody always makes time.
Assalamu alaikum. Digital Transformation Podcast episode ka marhaba. Miyadu mi badda kollani mikoluge mi developer ekko kodako mi MINDCo ge dev culture explore kollam again. So Rayyan, welcome to the show.
Hi, happy to be here.
So before you joined MINDCo, kunka meka tawluni?
I was mostly a freelancer, and then I worked as a consultant for a private company. And then I had my own NGO, a research group.
Okay. So, about this technical field,
yes.
Then aero ves varega mi misaka MINDCo products oneGov Tradian me ves product
that in friends with I was aware of the company itself though. Then oneGov website and get the come service can apply kollam balad and then ega from work curious about this.
How was the experience servicing apply career?
Vara us though it was very helpful though on the haro. Kuriga porter taka sada balaf mare dimal can actually bet it was very convenient.
So service and apply career, what made it like stand out for you compared to other portals?
There was only the things that I needed to apply for though, and I got that there was no extra things. Like what about ang feel the focus la fasa. Mi service kina to we has border right in a fase ko then I felt that focus.
Okay.
Feel cold there, yeah.
So how I can necessary information
yeah.
didn't make you feel lost in
yeah.
So what made you apply MINDCo? I asked.
I thought the ambition was really great though the Rajya could digitalize kurang. That is something that I truly believe in though. And I also think ekang kurumutere mi taswa knowledge and mi taswa skills taka saki hama mori dunia hama product go to scale korean kang ko. Okay. Yeah.
So you believed in the vision?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Then me join Koggen, how was the experience like working here?
This is a very unique company because there's a very high concentration of really talented, hardworking people though. So energy tere gudam vara fun.
So speaking of that energy, kinat work culture compared to your other experiences, how is it different?
It's not very stiff though. You have a lot of autonomy.
Yeah.
And so that was on a creative masakata way me temme acknowledge korate. It's very frictionless to get something done though.
Then etiga ekka dev team ekka work koraero, how do you like feel working with your peers? Feel to go
It's very easy to approach somebody though. Come in if you need help, everybody is always happy to help you out.
Then I think one very different thing is like you guys say we have I guess remote flexibility though experience like how is it?
I think it's very nice though. Kurigis as a consultant, I always had the ability of my own free time though. Like development ki ek zyada ko creative masakkat hai.
Yeah.
So you do need that change of environment though. And I have seen that productivity though mitage some compared to what they're doing though, they're extremely productive. This is all new though. This has never been done before.
Yeah, relatively new though.
Yeah.
How are your thoughts on misaka ekka ebajihe by tantanga bhore misaka 8:30 ga as me 8:45 ekka dev stand up just farm of you ga emme tangu tibegen mo work for them, let's say 2 or 4 we maden anekka giaddium like that experience me experience ala care what makes it so productive in your
because everybody has the freedom though, and once people have the freedom to make their own choices though, they're more empowered in their day-to-day things. You can't force spirit out of somebody though.
Yeah, force in the spirit out of someone though. How does it feel misal like a flexibility dinima మీ అకౌంటబిలిటీ aspect ಗೆಲ್ಲೆ ಮಿಸಾಲಕ మీ ಡೆಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ತಕ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿ ಮೀಟು ವಾಯರು ಡು ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಬೆಸ್ ವರಕ autonomy ಮಾ ಬೋಡಂಗೋ ತೀಮ ಹೇಗೆ ಬೆಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇವೇತ
I think accountability comes very naturally with autonomy though, because everybody here is responsible for their own work though. So then naturally as a emme sama full responsibility aiki though huriyama sekates nagane.
e peshanne bahore
Yeah.
me mado
Yeah.
bonanya okay. All right. So dev team ta wese kabove group taka ka bahara for the like there is front end and back end like all of this. So
Yeah.
Egota Balayar, how many devs do we currently work?
I think we should have like 20 something devs.
Then Amuko one Gavve Bunairo, a lot of people I guess don't see ethica, the work that goes into building this on a product platform though. Me to you, how does it look like on a operational level? Misaka routine koddaru kina masakkaddani.
Well, people have poured a lot of love and care in my product ama nerem vegan the public side vara simple let's gennam as there has been a lot of thought and care to make it as intuitive as possible though.
Yeah.
OneGov terege sanaka bad application tabesure, so there's many layers to it though. Ne komme layer me the semme vara visnagging vara passion na ikichi hada hundane, and that was very surprising though.
Yeah.
I did not think it was as deep drama kuring, but there's so many layers.
Kurim fennani reminds me of that iceberg meme
Yeah,
mati gonna kuda tankuladdan tiriyaddaru. Yeah, that's also the experience I believe a lot of people would have furatam me fennani OneGov vima ekka me the OneGov platform where you apply for the service though. But service nga apply kuriyama den huri batavve sama midani OneGov ge hen tanigge terega though. So I think it's true when it comes to that meme especially though.
Very true.
So miharu then ekka moving towards hendi marakan anekka when it comes to like the tech field vara me AI I think has been the talk of the town for a while now though. How do you feel like me when it comes to AI, especially ethical, like is it good or is it bad on a surface level?
Technology by itself okay neutral though. It all depends on how we use it. Then AI okay ege zaatoga different technology because it's very similar to growing something like a tree though. So information dinima how it grows is very unpredictable as manavidana. So it's very important to be mindful of konka bias taketom yamidevani though. And eva sanaka emerging field
tidi then war rangalo expect anakati comparison etti hadari tree e bunima ekka me ebo bune misalaka AI consumes a lot of data which it can like cover fembenum vayemi data centers tak keep kurando, so it's draining the water and etc harmful to the environment. So what are your thoughts on this?
I understand where the concern is coming from though, but data center terega bavaru kankan kureve and AI's case ege zaatuga ehenge sala balaf eha energy intensive echenno compared to what it's doing though. So AI ge sasto inna at this stage.
Okay.
AI bunavidana pre-training, that is the process of us making a new AI though. Then innani deployment though, inference stage, which is mihunna hisabe etige abilities kendan though. So the miharu menna our technological trends taka sahade mibuna energy intensive pre-training bado ete varabboda efficient thekenge bade, because we are also very mindful of how it's going to be though.
But the thing is, when it comes to people in general, I feel like AI especially miharu MMS beanum kure edo MM beanum kure makka hama energy consume kura ba hama bodwegen nu danata. Would it not be that more harmful like that?
The counterintuitive ways and beanum kura varaka, there's more incentive for that technology to be more efficient though.
But people also keep
yes
using more.
Hama mi davaraka mi tiriva kalech.
Yeah, okay. Adit Do you think it will it would it go to a point when it becomes like, okay, misaleka it will not use as much computation power?
Yes. Miharo, even just a few years back though, misaga ChatGPT for Tamilakangaro.
Yeah.
What a badu it ran out on like hundreds of thousands of computers though.
Hmm.
Mihar hama phone of ChatGPT version
Hmm.
So it's very possible within the next few years everybody could have their own personal AI.
Yeah, I feel like it's going ಹೊರಗಿನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಂಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು AI agents ತಕ personalized AI assistants ತಕ ಇಚ್ಚಿತ especially in the field of me development ಯಾರು ವರ ಗಿನಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಕ ಬೇಣು ಕೂರೆ AI ಅನ ಕಸಿದದ್ದು. How does this relate to ಮಿಸಾಕ MINDCo ಗೆ like work life?
Because we are the innovation
because
yeah, this is an area that we are actively looking towards. And then we are trying to work towards kina toy AIM merangadu gotaga ikodugo products taka maada maage products taka kina toy chicken tagana.
Yeah, okay. So we maharame for a MINDCo baje mindful.
Yes.
It's something you have to keep in mind though. And when you are working here, how does it feel like working, collaborating with other teams outside the dev team?
It's very easy though hamagossa me kai such negenya halam because of time and everybody always makes time. And so it's been very easy to come up with new ideas and to learn. This is a very productive learning environment, I would say.
Learning of me I join Koggen me. I think oneGov workplace is, I believe, backend operations the midago is a furatama eye opening moment kannega do kina to che work me korani. How was that for you, like as
it was extremely impressive though.
Or like was it difficult to understand the work kuragota?
I don't think I've understood it adios. But particularly solutions team they're extremely good at what they do. And the dev side with some of our rangada in the test team and everything though.
Yeah.
Everybody puts a lot of thought and care into what they do. I mean, at the end of the day, we are all of us are trying our best though.
Yeah.
How can we bring technology down to the level that everybody can use and benefit? It is always nature.
Then I think when we are onboarding a lot of agencies and ministry service there's a lot of like me ebajihe kinetto rangalo gotoga develop konge hori hakame kureveni. Have you been in like mika session negga where it feels like, okay, how do we make this simple? How can we make this work? Like, how is it like a environment?
I think that's always the case though. Hum kombi meeting nega weke sama kombi bag input and nega in particular with the solutions team though.
Yeah.
Like they are the first point of contact though. Hum feedback ka ichi nagagam. Everybody's always working to make the products better.
And sometimes like what a simple might be to the outside it might look very simple though. Ekamako mikoluga ane develop kongeti, I guess scope korar for the varakabada visnanje do hechessa. So
it's very hard to make something very simple.
It's the most difficult thing to do though by far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iga nekkaves me kodako MINDCo in berajje hilama do. MINDCo in berajje hero ekka me MINDCo in them berajje mumuna ekka rajya development environment in general, like there are a lot of developers. We have a lot of good talented developers though. Me hey, how is it misaka beruga bayaka ekka work for rajya devunna ekka work koraru? Do you feel any difference in skill or in how they think, how they approach problems?
I mean, obviously approach tafatu though. Now, one thing I do notice about our developers are as a country, we are a very concentrated pool of talent. Abadi Arabad of everybody is extremely talented, extremely good at what they do though.
Yeah.
So worldwide scale of I would say very, very talented and very bright developers though.
Yeah. Then I think when it comes to that MINDCo Gamulani was like 100% Maldivian team though. Is it very difficult to get me misaka? We have a lot of talented developers, but a lot of them are also working though. Is it difficult to get good talent?
I think Mihar, like one of the things that this company is doing is we are trying to train more developers though. Performance in internship again local laugh. And so as the innovation in digital company though, we even though there are developers, there still needs to be more.
We can always save more though with
Yes.
technology and everything
Yeah.
rapidly advanced.
Because as Maldivians, we are a very bright bunch of people though. It's a daskoddi fiam hami hum war faseng echina gagane though.
So you believe Maldivians are very bright people? Okay. You trust Maldivians like haramang amille trust boy for the arakapodaddo. So Misaka, what would you say as a developer? Me skill that passion to learn, is it more important?
I would say passion and values are more important because skills can always be learned. If you have the passion and if you believe in something though, then you know hama anna kumustako.
Okay. Then anekka me MINDCo ethereum mi jehilani. MINDCo ethereum jehila on a regular week. How does it look for you working in MINDCo as a developer? Like how does 1 week look for you? Let's say one hectic week. Okay, how does it look?
It involves a lot of meetings with the team though, discussing tanage stuck with Jack Hinatto Filualane. Then obviously we have like Sunday or Wednesday go. Everybody gets together and everybody discusses the challenges they're facing though.
Yeah.
And that sets the tone for every other day of the week.
So my HS balya for the waraka masaka burawa harus there though. Okay. But do you feel like it's fulfilling?
Yes.
Because of what you do or because of what you MINDCo ge vision na believe kurati tanoni, do you feel like you are actually putting in something of value to the community or to the Maldivian market?
Yes, because as a country, Maldives has the unique ability to digitalize in a very unique way though. And if we can do it here, we can set an example for how to do it. Then the guess though.
Like in a very unique way. What do you mean, like in a very unique way? How
in the sense of Misaka, oneGov as a product though. It's our own product that we developed.
Yeah.
And our own work methods and our own way of doing things. And from the way it's going, it's very apparent that it can be used everywhere else.
I think like oneGov approach anikati kuriru because Maldives is a geographically dispersed island. A decentralized approach. Do you think it makes sense for Maldives? Misaka huriya taneka nujihene ofia kadda kan digital platform akong service kan apply kolla.
Yes.
So Maldives anna kan nujihene.
Yes. I think with how technology is moving though, how we work is going to change very much so though. And so MINDCo and Raj as a whole is in a very unique opportunity to show the rest of the world how we can work though.
Work culture
work culture just in general is how we can be extremely productive though. In the AI technology though. We are going back to how we used to live though.
How we used to live. Fucking Marinas. I feel like when it comes to embracing technology, there are certain obstacles or fears though. Misaka okay. Generally, mihar perception ni de do developer via remote ko work kure vidani do generally rajya ka do. Ekamako, do you think this philosophy or this idea is applicable to any other field as well?
I think so, yeah. This idea of going into an office was an industrial age of thinking though. An information age though. 90% of all work is knowledge work, particularly in the Maldives though.
Okay.
So directly mihaka deal it's very easy to transition into that work though.
So how does it look for like customer facing area via like customer service, let's say, or contact center via there would be people at the end of the day that human connection assistance though. That would
become extremely important. It already is extremely important though. Anything that requires some direct human connection is going to become extremely important as time goes.
Yeah.
And a area you might not even have to deal with as many people as before because hamekane message hejje amus da gota kam mihung wasda. Yeah.
By me hama dane hama
Miharo a general mode though kamika veka some customer service.
Yeah.
But now saka me platform go first stage go vejje you can just go online and hamekane message hejje amundo. And once everything is online,
yeah,
maybe hama mihaka wahaga dakka customer service
like the human or rangolo checkane gaste with the advancement in technology and everything, the digitalization of things, do you feel like we are missing a human aspect me huri check?
I think short term ko wara boda emasala prominent waana kannega, but mihara surang if we all really start to value each other as human beings, that transition will be easy.
Value each other as human being though.
Human being first, what you do later.
Okay. Respect though. All right, I guess that's it. Vara tafa the topic tak touch kurevi just I was just going to talk to you about the work life here, how the culture is, but I think we've managed to touch on some levels kannege AI with digitalization with industrialization with companies so warang informative. Emma Rayyan adi annan jenado agatana.
Adi annadu.
All right, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me here.
So that's it for this episode. Me episode fenikendan video version YouTube ga then audio available one Spotify ga. So see you next time guys. Bye.